what were your motivations for choosing sales after the military? So you're an aerial medical evacuation technician. You're getting ready to get out. What made Jimmy say, you know what, sales is the career path for me, and then stick with it for over a decade?
Yeah. So this might not be the answer everyone wants to hear, but I kind of fell into it. So at the time I had separated. I had done a business degree. I knew that I didn't want to pursue a career in the medical field coming out of it. I had a business degree. Actually, it was in marketing, right? So I thought I was going to be a marketer. So I was going through and using some benefits around like, hey, interview coaching, right? Like, hey, how are you doing this? And a couple of people were like, you'd be good at sales. You're outgoing, you're competitive, you've done this, would you think about that? And so I happened to get cold called by a recruiter that was recruiting for a ERP software company. And my boss was actually an ex-Marine. And he's the one that hired me, but he really was like, hey, look, this is different around sales. Like, again, kind of that apprehension. Like, I don't know if I want to be in sales. I have this marketing degree and I came into it. But I fell in love with it. And for a couple of reasons. One, again, like I like to really understand how businesses work. Like, I like to understand like just the business acumen. Like, I'm not an engineer by trade. Like, if you want me to understand and build something or how like a clock or something works or ticks, I'm out. Like, that's not my thing. But for some reason, really like understanding like the financial sides, how organizations go to market, like how businesses operate and work. Like, for me, that was something that just became more natural for me. And I just started to learn more about that. I really liked the opportunity and kind of the sales side of like, it was competitive. Like, I'm a competitive person. And so being able to try to, convince people and show people that the solution that we have is the best solution to help fix and solve their outcomes is great. And who doesn't like to help solve problems or be able to help like people? And I think a lot of times people don't think about that. Like, look, salespeople, they actually do. We help organizations solve massive problems, massive things that's going on, right? And so we're being able to do that. And then for me, it's just been, the opportunity of like in sales as well. Like, it's one of the only organizations that like, or roles that the more successful you are, the more money that you make. So you kind of have that opportunity to be like, there's nothing wrong with being, I don't know what to say, like an accountant, right? But if you're the best accountant in the world, it doesn't matter like what you did, like you have your salary and that's what's going to be. There might be some bonuses, but you have the opportunity to make some more money. And then you just get to interact with so many different people. And I think that's what really I like is I get to have conversations with marketing. I get to have conversations with sales. I get to have conversations with IT. I get to have conversations with CFOs. I get to have conversations with end users. And it's always interesting. It's always new. There's no sales cycle that's ever the same. And you'd be able to do that. And then for me, it's just been, especially here at Salesforce, is the people. Like Steve, you talked about culture. Like, I agree. Culture eats strategy for lunch every single day of the week. And for me, like, one of the reasons I really love here at Salesforce is our values, because we live and we breathe our values of trust, customer success, innovation, equality, and sustainability. And I think that's why I have stayed here at Salesforce. It's been my longest organization that I've been with, because there's just great people and values equal value for me.
Yeah, it always comes back to culture, and it's great when the values of the organization align with yours. That definitely helps you remain happy in your role.